Hey guys, we're going to do this video. We're going over to see the landlord right now. It's going to be a lot like the Cripple J network because I'm going to put the actual, look what the dog did in my hat. I'm going to put the phone down so you see black. So you're just going to get a lot of audio. This is for my safety and their accountability. We're going to argue out the camera stuff and some other things. So I'm trying to get over there as quick as I can. Hopefully they're there, because if you guys read the letter in my last video that I showed you, got my assistant with me, and you guys will be able to see a pit bull at its best right here. This is a pit bull let off the leash when it comes to fighting her clients, fighting for her clients. It's the best. She's really meticulous in the way she words stuff, and she gets stuff done for her clients, and it makes her clients feel safe and good. So you should be able to hear everything. Hopefully the audio stays on the whole time, and hopefully they're there. Hopefully she's in the office. They don't close until noon on these days, so we'll see if she's actually here. If she's not, then we'll do this again tomorrow, and you'll get this video today just because they weren't here, or I may save this video for tomorrow to post it. Today is the 3rd of the month, so tomorrow will be the 4th, and you'll get that video as well. So just wanted to let you guys know Janae's coming to help me fight for my rights and just show that I've been here for 3 years, and to make all these changes that were approved, because there's no way just to do this. It would be nice. So here we go, you guys.
Who is it?
Oh, Travis.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
Good. What'd you come up with?
Well, I'm not going to take it just because I don't need a 2-bedroom. And there'd be other things that I have to change. And that's a small living room to try to get everything that I have in mind into there. And that's pretty much it on that. And you know, there could be a mom with a kid.
Well, we had this conversation the
or
other
a
day,
dad
right?
with a kid, yeah. So.
Okay.
And there, if I'm not mistaken, you'd have to move me out of there if somebody did come along with that, because they could use it where I'm actually not using it.
Not that I'm aware of, but so talk to me about. Did you find out anything regarding your other apartment?
I did, and I decided that I wasn't going to do that either, and she was fine with that.
You're not going to do that?
No.
Okay.
So I'm right where I'm at.
Okay. All right. So I will draw up something that says that you're declining it.
Well, I mean, yes, it is being declined, but we also need to discuss, like, I need to, I've been here for 3 years. Those cameras have been up for 3 years. Doug allowed the line.
Okay, so those cameras need to come down.
Why? Why?
Because
that's for my safety. You can't keep me safe. We've gone through more than 10 to 11 managers. I mean, you could say anything, and then something happens with you health-wise, you're gone.
Okay.
My cameras aren't attached to the building. They're just zip-tied sitting there. They weren't like George's where they were actually bolted.
Okay, so
to the building?
we're not talking about another
Okay,
resident.
well, I brought that resident up because he had cameras that were bolted.
Okay, so the
Mine aren't
other day
bolted.
when we had a conversation, you had definitely a different attitude. So since I see you're getting very
Yeah, because I
Okay.
don't understand where my
So-
safety's compromised by you telling me I have to take it down. My wheelchair, it's got car seat covers on it because somebody slashed up my wheelchair. Now, wouldn't you have a different attitude?
okay. So let's have a different conversation. Since the other day it was definitely a different one compared to what you are today.
Because
So
I'm a little wound up as to why there's
Okay,
so many
so-
changes.
okay, so changes are in the rules, so.
But
Okay.
these were,
Okay, so just understand, I don't have to
Okay,
talk
go-
to
yeah.
you, I have to talk to him, he's the resident.
Okay, but
Okay,
she's...
So
I don't
I-
understand. I don't understand why you're speaking to me in that manner.
I'm letting you know I don't have to talk to, he's
Okay.
the resident, so every conversation I have will be directed to him.
I
Okay.
understand that, but I also foresee him, being that I do visit him. I am employed by a state agency.
You're
so
employed by
therefore-
him.
No,
no,
it's,
the
it's
state
by the
agency.
state
So
agency.
he is my resident, so everything I have to
understand
say
that,
will be
but
towards
also
him.
my agency brought him here to
So-
live here.
Travis,
Okay, so let's stop there. No, stop right here. Because your background's totally
Hold
different
on,
from
hold
being
on.
here.
no, you're
No, your
definitely.
background was
Travis,
changed. No,
Travis.
So
stop.
if you want, if
Here-
you
bottom
have
line.
any other
Travis.
concerns,
Okay,
we had this conversation the other day. We talked about
here's what
the
I'm
boa
gonna-
constrictor.
It's not. I'm going to tell
Okay,
you one more
let
time if
me
you cannot get it right now.
finish.
You will have the floor in a minute. It's not a boa constrictor. You cannot have that.
So it's a
Okay?
snake, and we
But
talked
here's
about
the
that.
thing. Doug allowed it.
Okay, do you have
Call
proof
Doug.
of that?
I have audio, and if we want to go to court, we'll pull it up on court. The fact that I've been here for 3 years, the cameras keep not only me safe, but my neighbors safe. There's one on the right of me that is a stroke victim. There's one on the left that has his back broke. My cameras keep us safe.
Okay.
That's
so
one thing
I-
that those have.
So when the inspection happened not too long ago and Doug was on the property, okay, we were told, he told me and instructed me certain things needed to be in place that should have been in place and they should have been reinforced. So,
The fact that his managers,
okay, you know what,
didn't
Travis?
do it
I feel
because
like
you don't want to listen.
no, because I'm
his
doing
managers
my
put
job.
those in-
Because
okay?
I'm doing my
and
job.
I'm gonna fight for my rights.
Okay.
When I've been here for 3
So-
years and nobody said nothing to me 3 years.
So I'm-
I have nothing on my record
Well,
for
that's-
3 years.
What do you mean on your record?
I haven't been in any trouble. There
So
hasn't
you
been
know
any
you know what's in
problems.
your file?
Oh, I know.
How do you know what's in your
Because
file?
I know I haven't done anything wrong.
So if a resident brings a complaint, let's say against you, you would never know unless you got a violation.
Because you have to tell me that, look, hey.
You would get violated.
Yeah, exactly. I've never had a violation in the
So-
3 years I've been here. A landlord has never come to me saying, you have to do this, you have to do that.
So I was
That's on the
instructed
managers.
to tell everybody who has a camera to take it down, and they have, except for you.
Okay, I'm okay.
So that's number one, and we had this conversation the other day. And I'm sorry.
I'm going to get a lawyer.
Do
Because
whatever
not
you
only
need to
did
do.
my face get messed up from Doug not doing his job on that apartment, which is semi-handicap
Well, I
accessible.
have no control over what happened prior to me, and
But now you want to change it all and just
I'm
go,
changing
that's
it
it.
regards to what I was told, and so again, the rules and the regulations, we talked about the dogs, so you have all your paperwork and you said you were gonna bring it to me.
Yes,
That's perfect.
I can bring
So
it up.
that's one
I'll bring
thing
them to you,
situated,
too.
and then the snake we talked about, and you said even if you moved to the other apartment, you'd have to get rid of it anyway.
Right.
And you,
But Doug
you-
allowed that. Doug
you
allowed
said to
that.
me the other day when we spoke, you said that you already had plans in getting rid of it, and you were
I'm
in the
trying
works
to-
with it, and
I'm
I said that
trying to
was
sell
great.
it.
And I said that was great. I couldn't force you to make something happen if you already had that in the works, so we talked about that.
Exactly, but since I'm not moving either way, I don't see where I have to get rid of. I am trying to get rid of her.
Okay, and,
But regardless,
and we talked about that.
yeah, but regardless, the thing is when you come at me about this, Doug allowed that.
Okay,
And now
so
he's-
we had a very peaceful conversation the other day,
Yeah.
and I asked you to take the weekend to think about it, and you said absolutely. So
I
when
did.
I didn't hear from you, I sent
I
you a
don't
little
have to-
note yesterday just telling you to reach out to me
today's-
today.
Today's rent day,
Yeah,
so
okay.
I figured okay.
Actually, the first is rent day, but
Okay,
that's fine.
well, whatever. It's the third for most people that are on disability
So
income.
what I'm explaining to you is that I reached out to you yesterday to let you know to reach out to me today so we can have a conversation again. And you said to me you're declining it, and that's fine. So
But
I
you
will draw
want
up
me-
some
But
things.
you want me to? I'm not signing anything either. I'm gonna call corporate. I'm
that
gonna
you could-
argue it out with corporate.
That's fine. If
I'm
that's
gonna
what you
have
need
to
to
do
do,
that. No, it's not
that's
what I
fine.
need to do. It's what I'm going to do.
That-
And second of all,
that's
you wanna know
fine.
why I'm so aggressive? when my
And
assistant comes in here
I don't
and says
have
to you,
talk to her. I talk to you.
but you don't have to be
You're
rude. Look at the
you're
way you're,
being,
look
you're
at the
being
way you're
nasty
looking at me.
to
I'm being
Ma'am.
nasty to you.
Yes, you've been nasty.
I'm being
since
nasty.
This was not the demeanor you had the other day.
The minute
had
we
a very-
walked in, you said you don't have to talk
I
to her.
don't have to. She's not a resident.
But
here.
okay,
ma'am,
she's my
I'm not-
she works for me
You're
through the
completely-
state.
You're completely capable of speaking to me. And
I did
making
not say that.
decisions on
I
your
did
own.
not say that. But
So
why
I don't
are you
have
being
to
so
talk
rude
to
with her?
I talk to you.
That's
you're
where-
the resident. So you're the one who's making these
The
decisions.
way that you're saying it,
and
you're being
the
rude to
one
her.
I have to
Travis
discuss with
is-
you.
Look,
So any further things, if you have problems with, you do what you need to do. But I'm telling you, we had a conversation the other day.
Yeah.
You're reaching out to me today and telling me that you're declining the handicap apartment. That's fine.
And you
And
want
we
me to
had
sign a
it-
paper.
Just saying that you're
That
declining.
get-
If you choose
no.
not to sign it, then don't sign it.
Because the paper will also, I'm pretty sure, instate that I declined it, and you offered it to me, but I've been trying for 2 years just to get mine fixed right.
Okay,
So if I sign the
I
paper,
have to offer you
Okay,
the
that's right.
apartment, and I did.
But if
We
I
took
sign
a
that
tour on
paper,
it and everything.
you
this
know.
just sounds like an argument.
So-
It's not even
So
sounding like
Travis,
there's any kind
I
of agreement
explained to
coming.
you the other
She
day.
won't talk to you, Janae. She's being a real.
I don't understand.
No, I'm not being rude.
Well,
I'm
you won't even
sorry.
look at
God.
it.
Not-
You
Because
won't
my
even
job
look
is
at
not
it.
to talk to her.
But
My job
I'm
is to
trying
talk
to help
you
you
as a
understand
resident.
why.
That's
So
why
what
I'm
we're
so
gonna do is
angry.
We're gonna end this conversation, Travis, and when you decide you wanna come back and talk to me and not be nasty and rude, we
It
can
was the
have
way you
another
treated her the minute we walked
I
in
mean,
here.
Travis,
The way
we
you
can have
treated her
another
when we walked in
conversation.
here. I've got nothing more to say to you. I'll pay my rent, and that's you could be more.
Sorry,
Look,
Ma'am, he is my resident, so I'm gonna
I
ask you to step out of
understand
the
that,
office.
but
Travis, when you wanna come back, we can have another
you guys have no idea how rude she was to Janae. This was wrong. Like, I will defend Janae. She wants to know how angry you got. Now you guys got a little taste of what I deal with. Nobody treats her like that. Nobody. Not one person has the right to treat Janae like that. I don't care who it is. And when you look at her and say that, yeah, I'm going to be a little hostile, even about my safety and my cameras. I'm done with it. I'm done. I'm done. That is so rude and mean. And she won't even talk to her. Look, she won't even say anything to her. Let me get Janae because she won't. Janae, legally. Look, stop.
trying to have a civil
Ma'am,
conversation.
he is my
understand.
resident, so anything that we have
Janae,
to say,
Step out of the
discuss
office
with
before she
him.
threatens to call the cops on you.
I would never, I'm not
Look,
laughing.
it's all
I'm
recorded.
just
That's
saying.
fine.
Because that's what I do.
Dandy.
I'm just
So
saying.
people get a
Ma'am,
good taste of how you're
He
being.
is my resident.
I know, I understand.
But she's
that.
here to
Anything
advocate
that
for
he
me.
wants to discuss
Okay,
with
okay,
me is a discussion
Luann.
with
Would you like
him
me to
since
bring my
Okay,
card?
stop.
Would you like to talk to my boss? Would
I
you
don't
like
need to
Stop.
talk
It's
to
okay,
you.
Luann,
He's
Luann.
the resident.
Luann.
I have to talk to him.
But
I
you can,
understand,
Luann.
but
Okay,
he's
stop.
here because
Luann,
of the
she's
age.
here to advocate for me
That's fine
through
that
the
she's an
company
advocate,
and the
but You're
state.
already getting agitated, Travis, and that is
The
not
way
the conversation.
the way that you came at her
Travis,
irritated me. You don't get to talk to her like
You already
that.
got agitated when you first got in here. You were already
Because
that's
you
not
won't
the
you wouldn't even look at her.
conversation You and I had.
The other day, no.
Conversation. You came in here. We went to look at the apartment. I said to you, please go and take the weekend and think about it. I reached out to you. You
Yes.
declined it. If you
And
don't
I-
want to sign the
I have-
paper,
and
you don't
look,
have to sign it.
I've been
Things I
thinking
brought-
about it. Listen to me. I've been thinking about it.
Travis,
and
either you come back in here because I'm not doing this out in the open. And if you
of
want to
course
come
not.
back in
Nobody
here
wants to do this out
with
in
a
the
different
open.
attitude, we can more than welcome to take that.
I don't have a bad.
As soon as you have a different
Guys,
attitude,
I don't have a bad attitude.
then
The way
we
she
will
spoke to
discuss
my
this. If not,
assistant
you can leave. That's fine. You
hurt
do
my
whatever you
feelings.
have to do.
I mean, when you look at my assistant that's provided by the state,
Okay.
and you say to
You're
her,
my resident.
I'm not going to
she's
talk
not.
to you.
I
That's fine.
understand.
I'm
not
telling you
saying
she's
that,
provided by the
I'm not
state.
saying that. I'm
She's
So
not
you
an
not,
advocate,
she's an
that's the thing.
advocate
But
for
I'm not
me,
stating
and
that.
you
I'm
still
not
won't
saying
even.
anything.
If you're declining the apartment, that's fine.
I'm not.
Absolutely
Look, I'm not
okay.
upset at that right now. I'm upset at the way you treated
Travis,
her.
you
It's
already
not
got
about
nasty
me.
when you came in here.
Okay, it's look. 13 minutes going.
Great, Travis.
I got you. That's great, Leanne.
I have
Your
no-
background's in DCF, not this. You've had to be trained in this, and now you're coming at me
Sir,
all hard. Have a good day.
This is
Janae,
great.
let's walk away
Have a great
from her
day.
so she doesn't try to call the cops on you.
Call the cops on me for what? I
Because
didn't
she
do
wants
anything
you out
wrong.
of her office. She don't want to talk to you. It could be because you're black. I don't know. It could be because you're of color. I don't know. But this is what's being posted. Because everybody's going to see that she did not even want to talk to you. Please pick up my hat over there. And we're done. We're done. I mean, yeah, I'm irritated because you're telling me I have to take down cameras that impeach. Yeah, I'm really irritated because you're saying, look, let's take down your cameras that keep you safe. I was told by Doug, you were saying, now they've been there for 3 years. How come no other managers come at me, guys? Give me your truthful opinion. Yeah, I'm angry. I'm a little bit frustrated at the whole situation. But what I'm really mad at is if you look at her, how she was talking to Janae in the video, she would say, he's my tenant. It's wrong the way that she was just treated. I'm more mad at the way that my assistant was treated. She is an advocate for the handicap. I can speak for myself, but when you get so irritated that you do that, that is backwards. Janae, who's calling me on my phone?
Sandra?
Y'all have a good day. Later.